Welcome to Starrivera Conversations. I am your host, Carol Von Rivera, joined by my co-host and partner.
Wilfredo Ramos.
And
And
today we have an extraordinary, talented actor slash martial artist, Jacob Brown. Welcome.
welcome to the
Thank
podcast, brother. We're very
thank you
honored
guys for
to have
having me. I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
All
How you
right.
feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm glad to be here.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, we're
Thank
happy to
you.
have you. Happy to have
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
All
Definitely
right.
happy and honored that you sitting down with us to have this conversation.
I'm glad
Yes.
to be here. Of course.
Yes. All right. Let's jump right into the questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, Jacob, what inspired you to start Brazilian Jiu Jitsu
Mhm.
at such a young age? And how did your early experiences shape your approach to training and competition?
Um, I'll say what started me in jiu-jitsu is because I got bullied at the age of 6, and
Hmm.
it just kind of inspired me to I didn't really know what to do. So I
Hmm.
went to my parents and asked them what should I do when I get bullied? And they just said, all right, we're gonna put you in some type of sport that has combat training. And luckily for me, the first sport that I ever did was jiu-jitsu, Brazilian
Hmm.
jiu-jitsu. And it's actually because of my aunt introduced me to jiu-jitsu. Like my parents brought me to my aunt because she's a cop, and they also train jiu-jitsu. So I was introduced because of her. And after my first couple of days, after a few weeks, I just kind of fell in love with it. And
Hmm.
they asked me if I wanted to stay doing jiu-jitsu, and I was like, yeah, I really love it. It's fun. I was having a good time. I made some new friends, and yeah, I kind of just like sailed off from there. I just love training every day. I wanted to go back every day. As
Right.
far as yeah, that was my starting point. And
So,
then
but
I would say what kept me going is having the support that I needed when I was a kid. Like my
Hmm.
parents were very supportive of me staying in the sport. There was always a good influence, and eventually up until I did my first competition, it was like when they asked me, "Hey, do you want to try competing at a tournament?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do it." And I was only 6 years old, so after I did it, I got second place in my first tournament. I felt pretty happy with that
Hmm.
after only a few months of training. So I was like, I want to go back and train more so I could do the next competition. So it kind of just sailed off from there, just like that.
Nice.
right. So
Wow.
like when you first started, you were 6?
Yeah,
All right. So
6 years
in
old.
the beginning, it started off as, fun. So
Yeah.
when did you decide that you wanted to take it serious and go through competition?
I would say well, to be honest, after the first couple of tournaments, I started to be more competitive. Like it was still fun for me. Like as a child, it was always fun, but when I went to go compete, I started to be more serious about like competing. Like I was like, okay, like it's always gonna I started to understand okay, when I'm at the gym, I can have a little bit of fun time, but mainly focus on what I'm actually learning. I was pretty smart as far as jujitsu. I knew what I had to do, I understood. And every time I went to compete, my coach would, he'd be like, all right, it's time to, you know, work on what we learned, in the gym, everything I taught you. And
Hmm.
it was just like that type of support is what helped me become so serious about competing when I
Right.
had to go
Right.
out when I needed to. So it was like that mindset. So that's all
So
it is really.
So how long did it take you to master the style and the moves and everything that you know to take you to the competition?
I would say it was when I got yellow belt. So I was grandfathered in. So I went from white, yellow, and orange. So I never had any half color belts like a lot of the kids do nowadays. Because back
Hmm.
then there wasn't really half color belts at the time. So when I became a yellow belt, that's when jiu-jitsu got super intense as a yellow belt. Because I was the kids, they was a lot more aggressive. They was harder. So I really had to work for that win. It wasn't gonna come
Right.
easy. So, yeah.
You had to
And
earn yourself in there.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And it's funny because the first time in yellow belt, the first ever fight that I had to fight a high rank orange belt. As the first time I got yellow, I was still new to yellow belt, so I was like fighting way more advanced kids than me. So, but like I said, I got second place for the first time, so I felt pretty good also in yellow belt.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
As both a model and actor, how do you
Mhm.
balance your artistic career with the discipline and demands of martial arts?
Mhm. I feel like Jiu-jitsu has helped me like grow a lot as far as my mindset.
Mhm,
So I wanted to open up my mind to like I want to be open to new things and see like how Jiu-jitsu can help me in like, you know, doing other activities or trying something new. So
mhm.
when I got a little bit older, around like when I was in my teenagehood, maybe like 18, I just thought about acting and see like, hey, I wonder how it would be like in acting. And then, met some great people. We connected with some people in the film world, and they said, hey, we got a film we could be like a lead role in, and we do stunts, and you can do like
Oh,
you use your jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And I was like, oh,
right,
that sounds perfect. Why would I not
right.
take that off? And
Nice.
so I was doing a little bit of practice with my brother because he did like a little bit of film like practice. Like he used to go to school for that, and also he did like theater and stuff. So he was better at film acting than I was.
Mhm.
So I was working with him, and he helped me a lot. And once I finally did my first film, I felt confident in doing like stunt work, of course, because I felt like
Yeah,
that was the best thing I could do with stunt work. And then um, acting naturally just kind of came to me. Like I already had I had the, what do you call it? The personality. Like I felt like I was just good at putting myself out there.
yes,
So
right.
yeah, like it was just something I just like thought about. I was like, I want to try something new. So let's do acting and jiu-jitsu. And now that's just became a thing with me.
So you
Yeah,
also do modeling too?
Yeah, I do modeling. I've been doing modeling here and there. Been like I've been trying to like kind of do everything. Kind of taking turns, modeling, acting, jiu-jitsu, trying to find the right time for it.
Right. So
Yeah.
when you entered doing film, from film you went into modeling too?
It was around the same time,
Okay.
acting and yeah, modeling.
How do you like modeling?
Modeling is fun. I like it a lot. I
Right.
like just the walkways. I like, I like the designers. They have a lot of good brands and brands that I never even heard of, like, oh, but oh, they actually have some nice stuff here. So it's a nice world. I like modeling.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. It's funny because people always ask me, like, how do you do jiu-jitsu and modeling at the same time? Because jiu-jitsu is so, like, it's such a rough sport. You always get roughed up, you get scars,
Yeah,
stuff like that. But I always try to, like, try to, like, take care of my face and my body, always got
yeah.
to
Because
be
I watched
prepared for
your
anything.
videos. You,
Yeah.
you guys are rough.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
definitely rough. Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
you working and sharpening the skills, you just become better with not getting hit in the face or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I always try to protect myself. So, I mean, yeah, that's all there is to that, but
Right.
yeah.
Are you
what's
out?
a memorable lesson? I'm sorry. What's a memorable lesson or setback in Brazilian jiu-jitsu that taught you something valuable about yourself?
I would say, as far as like having like a really good memory in jiu-jitsu, well, first I had a lot of great accomplishments in jiu-jitsu. Like I
Mhm,
was very happy with myself when I won 2019 Nogi Worlds as a blue belt juvenile. I was only
mhm,
like 16, I think, and I was just so like amazed with my own performance, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know I could like do something like that at such a young age. I just like
mhm.
put in the hard work, and then my dreams came true of winning that tournament, right? And
Right.
I was very satisfied with that. And as far as like my kind of like parts where I kind of like I lost a little bit of hope. I had like parts in my career where I wasn't so sure how like successful I was going to be like throughout the years.
Mhm.
Um, this was like mainly in my early stage of jiu-jitsu when I wasn't as known for being out there, known for competing a lot. Um, I would say like when I was around like green belt, uh,
Mhm.
I wasn't sure if I was going to stay in or not because I was like. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna become a professor one day. I don't know if I'm gonna get my own school. Like, I wasn't sure. Like, am I gonna go to college? I was still early in like freshman in high school. Like, I don't know if college was the way or
Right.
So I'm just kind of thinking about everything. So my parents had asked me again, like, hey, you can still overthink if you want to switch careers and try something new. If this is not your thing, then you can just let us know. And
Mm.
there's nothing wrong with that. But I
Right.
said, like, I took like a small break, maybe like a month, and I was trying something new, but and I was like, no, I'm staying jiu-jitsu. And I just started staying in there, like training every day. And I went even back even harder.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See?
yeah, I locked in.
That's it. And you made the right
Yeah,
choice. And you always got
yeah,
to remember with anything that you're doing, that one thing that's your passion,
Yep.
there'll be days that you're gonna be like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, but that's just the test for you to be like,
yeah,
no matter what, through the ups and downs, I'm still gonna continue being disciplined. Not every day is a good day, not every day is
yeah,
a bad day. So,
Mm-hmm.
as
for
long as you
sure.
love it, you got to do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's a lot of times where cause I would say like the worst for me is that I had got like a really bad case of MRSA one time, and it was just so bad. The pain was insane. It was
Wow.
pretty. Yeah, it was bad, and that was like for me, that was like the drawing point of like, oh man, like I can't even go train. I was out for a long time because of it. I was out for at least 3 months with no training, just
Wow.
because of that,
Wow.
and it kind of just put like a oh no, I'm just gonna give it up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to do. Like I can't even train. I'm gonna be terrible when I go back to train. I'm gonna get beat up.
Right.
And how was it? How was it when you went back to training after that?
It was actually good. I didn't do that bad actually. I was still like good. I knew everything as far as jiu-jitsu. I didn't lose any skills, so that was great.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
went back with confidence. So all I lost was just a little bit of like stamina, my strength, but then I started going back to the gym, strength conditioning, and I got strong again.
Right.
So yeah, that was the point where I was like, okay, now I'm really gonna like I'm in it all the way. So I get black
Right.
belt. So like that changed my whole mindset.
Right.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm a big martial arts fans. I don't know if you know or not, but I
Yeah.
used to train too. I train with Wing Chun and Krav Maga
Oh,
when I
nice.
lived
That
in New
is so
York
cool.
City. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know if I
cool.
remember that much now because I don't haven't trained in like 5 years, but I love martial
That's
arts.
so cool. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
In your experience, how has your creative process as an actor or model been influenced by your experiences on the mat?
It kind of goes like both ways. I mean, I think when it comes to jujitsu, it's like it influences me more to go into acting because I love anything that I can do jujitsu in. Like anything
Mhm.
combat wise, if like you ever seen like John Wick movies, how he's always doing jujitsu in his movies, like
Right.
that was like
Love
a little
John Wick
inspiration to
movies.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, okay, jiu-jitsu, you can learn so much from it, and you get so much to gain from it, not just for films, but also your regular daily life, especially like it's the mindset really in jiu-jitsu. It helps you with just everything overall, your personal growth, and
Mhm.
Right.
uh, and as far as film has just been one of those things where um, it's just beautiful to me. I like personally being able to kind of like change and shift to a different person in the film world. I just think it's a very unique trait to have. It's not easy to do, and I love having a challenge. I love being able to accomplish something that's not easy.
Mhm.
Right.
And, same thing applies to modeling. All three of these things they're three whole different careers that I have going on at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, and all of it, it's all like a combination of like it keeps me it keeps me going to do something, like it keeps me striving for wanting to do what I love basically,
Mhm.
Yeah. Keeps you on
because I
your
love being busy.
toes.
Yeah, but that's it.
Wilfredo.
Keep you on your toes, keeps you focused, and you know what are we all here for is to provide our own legacy, right?
Yeah, that's right, that's very right.
What is your favorite thing about doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
My favorite thing, like as in like That's a good one. I mean, I love working out. I'm big on the gym. I mean, besides that, I love going over techniques in jiu-jitsu. Like I feel like I always have a lot to learn when I'm at the gym. Like there's never nothing I can't learn. There's always going to be something I can learn. There's always the moves I'm learning. Even being a black belt, you could always learn multiple new things. You know, people always come up with some creative stuff. And even I came up with some moves that I never would have thought of. But it kind of just comes to you as you do jiu-jitsu the longer you're in it. And that's what I really love about it too. Uh, and I mean, yeah, that's what's so beautiful about the sport itself. It's like it's an art.
Now, do you ever like look back into the history? I know you have your own teacher, right? So
Mhm.
learning what you're learning from your teacher, do you ever like look back and go back for the history of the jujitsu and see like the other older teachers and what they were, the moves that they had and what they were
Mhm.
teaching?
Yeah, I mean, I used to look a lot into jiu-jitsu back when it was like way older than what I even knew. Like, and I know there's like different type of art forms of jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
Um, there's a lot of different ways to do jiu-jitsu. There's a combat jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. I only ever knew about just Brazilian jiu-jitsu strictly. So the way I used to do jiu-jitsu, it's a lot different because I used to train in the East Coast, and their form of jiu-jitsu was a lot different back then than it is now.
Mhm.
Like when I came to Cali, like when I was about like 12 years old, I was running into people who was doing like Baron Bolos. I don't know if you guys know these moves, but like there was a lot different than the jiu-jitsu I used to learn back in New York. In New York, it was similar to like wrestling. Like the
Mhm.
jiu-jitsu fighters in
Grappling,
New York, they're a
more
lot more
grappling, right?
aggressive. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna like put a lot of pressure on you on top. Like
Mhm.
it's just like straight force, you know?
Right.
But when I came here, it's a lot more technical and it's very like they're gonna find a way to get you back no matter where you are. If you're laying on the ground, they're gonna like squirm around and get under
Right.
you. It's a lot more technical, which it was two whole different worlds for me, but I loved it.
Right.
Um, so I mean, yeah, that's it for that part. Yeah.
So how do you spend your free time when you're not training or working?
Usually I like to just kind of chill at home sometimes, maybe just play a little bit of games sometimes on my free time. I mean, usually when I'm just chilling or eating my dinner, I usually like to watch BJJ videos and like to learn some more techniques from home. I think it's just
Mhm.
a great great mindset to have if you're just not doing anything. I watch a lot of UFC BJJ if you guys know about that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And I used to do a little bit of skateboarding, play a little bit of guitar, always trying new things, because I'm open to trying new a new hobby. So
Right.
yeah, simple things.
Okay. Taking
And
your
let me just say this too. Like just to go back when we were talking about the modeling, I
Mhm.
see you did quite a bit of modeling this past year for fashion out in LA. I saw like a lot of advertisements
Oh
that
yeah.
you did.
Yeah, thank you. I have
Yeah.
been, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mhm. Yeah.
who helps you or inspires you to keep getting better in your sport or acting?
Definitely my parents. They have been like the number one for me, my whole career since I was a kid.
Mhm.
And of course my coach. My coach has been helping me a lot, with um ever since I've been training at at the gym I'm currently training at. It's been a big help to, learning some new things, especially getting ready for black belt, which will be, hopefully soon. We'll be like fighting in the black belt division. It's a big change. But I know I'm ready for that. But yeah, it's gonna be great. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice. What advice would you give someone who wants to try something new, like acting, modeling, or martial arts?
I would just say like straight up, like just go for it. Like don't be if you want to do something, like don't be afraid of it. Don't be like nervous or don't have second thoughts really. Because if you start second guessing yourself, it's just gonna be a mess really. Like you're not gonna really be in it all the way if you're really second guessing it. I was saying just go for it if that's what you want to do. For me personally, if you have like parents and like parents that's supportive of what you do,
Mm-hmm.
then that's even better, you know. But if not, being enthusiastic and having the right people around, being around the right people is the best part about it. Jiu-Jitsu has a lot of great people. The coaches are amazing, and it's all about the environment you put yourself around, right? So that's kind of how I see it. Put yourself around the right people, and you know that's you got to have the right mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
If you added doing music, you'd be doing it all.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you.
And I thought about it when I was a little bit younger, but fighting for me.
Right, right.
Before I forget, tell everyone about this new film. I saw an advertisement for you and your brother. You have something coming up, right?
Yeah. So I actually recently had a film. My first film drop was called Lake Abyss. That was the first one, and the second one is called uh, damn, I forget the second name of the movie. I'm gonna post it. I forgot the name right
Okay.
now because it's like in the middle of editing, and but I will post it, and I'll let everybody know to follow my Instagram, which is at Jacobthebullbrown.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
Any other social media that you would like
Mainly
to?
just Instagram. I mean YouTube, also Jacob the Bull Brown. But Instagram mainly you can follow me on there.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
And that's your Instagram, Jacob the Bull Brown.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my Instagram.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on, and
Thank
Yes.
you
every
so
honor
much.
to have you and
Yes.
know your story.
I appreciate that. Thank
Such a
you. Thank you so much,
talented
both of you.
man. Such a talented young man.
And
I appreciate that.
keep working hard. And always remember there's gonna be days that are down, there's gonna be ups and downs through your whole journey, and you guys just gotta stay in it.
Of course. Yeah. Forever.
Right,
Absolutely.
that's it.
Thank,
Yes.
thank you
Thank
Thank
so
you
you.
so
much,
much for
guys.
coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, guys. I
And everyone
appreciate
watching,
it.
stay tuned for next week.
That's it.
All right. Thank you.